Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today, we're diving into a question we've received from many of you.
Mm-hmm.
Is the backdoor Roth IRA, right? For me,
Mhm.
it's like this popular strategy
Ah,
for potentially,
right.
boosting retirement savings.
Yeah.
And you've sent in some great research that we're going to unpack together.
Yeah.
Now, I know
Absolutely.
backdoor Roth IRA might sound like something you'd hear whispered in a speakeasy,
Right.
but stick with us.
Yeah.
It's all about being smart with your hard-earned money.
Exactly. And while the name might sound a little cloak and dagger,
Mm-hmm.
the goal is actually quite simple to potentially maximize your retirement savings
Right.
and minimize those future tax bites.
Music to my ears.
Uh-huh. Right.
Before we get into the back doors and secret passages, let's start with the basics. We're talking about retirement accounts, specifically traditional IRAs and Roth IRAs.
Mm-hmm.
Think of these as special accounts designed to help you build your nest egg.
Yeah.
With a traditional IRA, you contribute money before taxes are taken out of your paycheck.
Right.
It's like getting a little discount up front because those contributions can reduce your taxable income for the year.
What's key here is the concept of tax-deferred growth.
Okay?
This simply means that you won't pay taxes on any investment earnings in your traditional IRA until you withdraw the money in retirement.
Okay, so the money hangs out,
Uh,
grows, hopefully,
Right.
without the tax man taking a cut each year,
Right.
and then you pay taxes when you withdraw it in retirement.
Exactly.
Got it.
Yep.
So how is a Roth IRA different?
With a Roth IRA, you're contributing money that's already been taxed.
Yeah.
It's like paying your dues up front.
Right.
But here's the trade-off. Your money potentially grows tax-free,
Okay.
and when you withdraw it in retirement, you won't owe any taxes on those withdrawals.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No taxes on withdrawals in retirement?
No.
That sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
It can be, especially if you anticipate being in a higher tax bracket during retirement.
Okay.
Think of it this way. With a Roth IRA, you're essentially locking in today's tax rates for your future withdrawals.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
So where does this whole backdoor Roth IRA thing come in?
Okay.
From the research you sent, it seems like the backdoor Roth is a way to contribute to a Roth IRA even if your income is too high to do so directly.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
You got it. You see, Roth IRAs have income limits. If you earn above a certain amount, you can't contribute directly.
Right.
But the backdoor provides a workaround for those who might exceed those income limits.
Okay, I'm starting to see the appeal here, especially for someone who might be, doing well in their career now, but wants to make sure they're set for retirement.
Right.
But how does this backdoor thing actually work?
It's a two-step process.
Okay.
First, you contribute to a traditional IRA, just like we talked about earlier.
Right.
The catch here is that you use after-tax dollars,
Okay.
money you've already paid taxes on.
So it's like taking the scenic route.
Yeah.
Why not just contribute to a Roth IRA directly if you're using after-tax dollars anyway?
That's where those income limits come in.
Oh, right.
Remember, if your income is above a certain threshold,
Right.
you can't contribute to a Roth IRA directly. Okay.
This backdoor method allows you to bypass that initial income restriction.
Clever.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's step 2?
You convert the money you just put into the traditional IRA into a Roth IRA.
Okay.
It's like transferring funds between accounts, but with a tax advantage twist.
Sounds almost too good to be true. Are there any downsides or
Yeah.
things to watch out for with this strategy?
Yeah.
Our listeners sent in some materials about something called the ProRoder Rule.
You're right to be cautious.
Okay.
No financial strategy is without its nuances.
Right.
And you've hit a key point.
Okay.
The ProRoder Rule.
Okay.
It can get a little complex,
Right.
but it essentially means that if you have other pre-tax money in traditional IRAs,
Okay.
the IRS looks at the total balance of all your traditional IRAs when you do a conversion.
Okay.
So let's say I have an old traditional IRA from a previous job with some pre-tax money in it,
Mm-hmm.
and I also have this new traditional IRA I'm using for the backdoor process.
Right.
The IRS looks at both of those when I try to convert my new IRA to a Roth.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And they calculate the taxable portion
Okay.
based on the ratio of pre-tax to after-tax money across all your traditional IRAs.
Okay, so it's not as simple as just moving money around.
Right.
There are tax implications to consider.
Yes,
That's probably where getting advice from a professional comes in, right?
absolutely.
Okay.
A qualified financial advisor or tax professional can help you navigate the intricacies of the ProRoder Rule and determine if the backdoor Roth IRA is the right strategy for your situation.
Got it. It seems like there's always a trade-off in the world of finance,
Yeah.
risk versus reward.
Short-term benefits versus long-term gains.
Sure. So besides potentially getting tripped up by the pro-rata rule.
Right.
Are there any other disadvantages to the backdoor Roth strategy?
There are a few more things to consider.
Okay.
For instance, when you contribute to a traditional IRA, you might be eligible for a tax deduction,
Right.
which can reduce your tax bill in the current year.
Okay.
But since contributions to the backdoor Roth are made with after-tax dollars, you don't get that same upfront tax break.
So with the backdoor Roth, you're foregoing a potential tax break now for potential tax savings in retirement.
Exactly.
It's about timing those tax benefits.
Precisely.
Okay.
It's all about weighing your current financial situation against your long-term goals.
Right. If you anticipate being in a higher tax bracket in retirement, the tax-free withdrawals of a Roth IRA could be incredibly beneficial.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Now, let's say someone decides that the backdoor Roth IRA is the right move for them.
Okay.
What are the potential advantages they can look forward to?
Sure.
Hopefully more than just tax-free withdrawals. You're right. There's more to the backdoor Roth IRA than just tax-free withdrawals,
Yeah.
although those are definitely a major perk.
Absolutely.
The research you provided also mentioned something about required minimum distributions.
Ah, yes, RMDs.
Okay.
With a traditional IRA, you're generally required to start withdrawing a certain percentage of your funds each year once you reach age 72.
Okay.
These withdrawals are considered taxable income.
So even if you don't need the money yet, you have to start taking it out and paying taxes on it.
Yeah.
That seems a little inconvenient.
You could say that. RMDs can be a bit of a headache for some retirees.
Yeah.
Especially those who don't need to tap into their retirement savings right away.
Right. And the Roth IRA.
Yeah.
It's like a free pass from RMDs.
Exactly. With
yeah.
a Roth IRA,
Okay, right.
including one funded through the backdoor method, you don't have to take RMDs.
Sure.
This means your money can potentially grow tax-free for longer,
Right.
and you have more control over when you withdraw it and how those withdrawals might impact your tax situation in retirement.
That's a huge plus
Yeah.
of flexibility. It seems like the backdoor Roth IRA could be a valuable tool for people who are savvy about planning for the long haul.
It is.
But like any financial strategy, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
No, it's all about finding the right fit for your individual circumstances and goals.
I couldn't agree more, and that's why seeking guidance from a qualified financial advisor is crucial.
Okay.
They can help you weigh the pros and cons, navigate the intricacies of the tax code, and develop a personalized retirement plan that aligns with your unique situation.
Absolutely. Think of them as your financial co-pilots, helping you navigate those market skies and avoid any unexpected turbulence.
I like that.
So, as we wrap up our deep dive into the backdoor Roth IRA,
Yeah.
what are the key takeaways our listeners should remember?
First and foremost, the backdoor Roth IRA can be a powerful strategy for those who want to maximize their retirement savings
Okay.
and potentially reduce their tax burden in retirement, especially if they anticipate being in a higher tax bracket later on.
And this is it's not a decision to be made lightly. It's essential to understand the eligibility requirements,
Right.
the potential tax implications,
Yeah.
and the nuances of the ProRoder Rule,
Right.
which can get quite complex.
Which is why having a financial advisor in your corner is so valuable.
Absolutely.
They can help you make informed decisions that align with your individual circumstances and long-term goals.
Yes.
So here's a final thought for you to ponder as you embark on your own financial journey.
Yeah.
Think about your retirement vision.
Mm-hmm.
What does it look like?
Yeah.
And how can you make strategic decisions today to create the future you envision?
Good question.
Remember, knowledge is power, and in the realm of personal finance, informed decisions are the stepping stones to a brighter, more financially secure future.
Right.
Until next time, happy saving.